information bullets tonight. We got a whole full clip on him. Who's that guy? Who's that guy right there? This video was 10 years ago. This video right here, 10 years ago. Listen to this.
As a public health person, I would think that the goal that I would see to really stabilize the system and therefore make it less of a crisis issue when you get to have a pandemic flu, which we know will again occur as was predicted, even though they're rare events, they do occur.
Now, what I just said, hold up, we're going to pause that. This video was in 2010, fam. 2010, this video was shot on C-SPAN in 2010. Nothing new under the sun, fam. Nothing is new under the sun. We're gonna go straight to it. We gonna zap you tonight. We gonna zap you. And if you go back to it after you see what's going on in this beam out, if you go back to the way of thinking of, I'm just gonna trust my doctor. I'm just gonna trust the person that tells me this on TV. If you go back to that mentality, fam, that's on you. Because if you going back to the mentality of that, it's all gonna be the way it used to be. If you going back to that kind of thinking, fam, you in the box, G. You don't even know you in the box.
Is to get as many people vaccinated as possible. And what we foresee in the future is that influenza vaccine will be something that is essentially a routine vaccination for everyone.
This is 10 years ago.
Transition that into the universal vaccine.
Universal vaccine.
Do that every couple.
Don't mind the dude that's talking. I don't know who the hell that is. Don't mind the dude that's talking in the background. I don't know who that is. Don't mind, dude. Are you starting to see what's going on? That was 10 years ago. He just said universal jabs. They've been planning this, fam. Ain't none of this new. They've been planning this right here. And you got people walking down. They walking down to get stabbed. They walking they self down to get. Do you see the mental? Do you see the mental bond, the bondage that people are in today's times? Ain't nobody got to put a gun to you and march you down there. You gonna walk yourself down to the clinic and get jabbed with it. These are the times that we living in. So you out there who thinking that you might be crazy, you might be off some kind of way. You ain't off. You ain't off some kind of way because you thinking outside the cubicle. I'm here to tell you, you're not off. You're not way out somewhere. You're not crazy. You're not insane. You're fine. You know why you fine? Because you're a thinker. You're a critical thinker. You're not going with what the sheep is doing. You ain't going with everybody else telling you to do. You ain't going with them. You're not going with the crowd, G. The crowd gonna have you walking down to the slaughterhouse. Ain't nothing wrong with you because you thinking critically. You thinking like, fam, hey, look, I don't trust it. I ain't rocking with it. I ain't on that. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. If you thinking like that, then you're a critical thinker. You asking questions. That's what you supposed to do. You never supposed to just blindly do what everybody else doing. If you blindly doing what everybody else doing, then something wrong. Something wrong. Peace, more. If you blindly doing what everybody else doing, you ain't asking no questions. You ain't trying to figure out nothing. You just following the crowd. Something wrong with you. You need to self-evaluate. You need to reevaluate what you got going on because following ain't it. You should never just blindly follow nobody. Nobody. Not even what I'm saying right now. Do your own research. Look.
Years and get people protected not only from seasonal flu but from pandemic flu.
Pandemic flu.
That's the end game. And that's good for the companies too because they're going to know and predict that every year the American population is going to get vaccinated, not having to guess will they or will they not this year or next year.
What the
as a
fuck
public
is
health
he
person,
talking
I would
about?
think that the goal that I would see to really stabilize the system and therefore make it less of a crisis issue when you get to have a pandemic flu, which we know will again occur,
which we know
predicted,
will
even though they're rare events, they do occur, is to get as many people vaccinated as possible. And
to get as many people vaccinated as possible. The man just said the word pandemic in the year 2010. He just said the word pandemic in the year 2010. Fam, use your critical thinking. Start putting it together. Start putting it together.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with us for thinking outside the cubicles. Nothing wrong with you. You right where you supposed to be at. You know why? Because you're asking questions.